Okay, so let me bring up my PowerPoint presentation here. Okay, so this is titled here, If I Were CEO of Gilbert Memorial Medical Center for a Day, which is really our local community center here that exists in the town that I live in here. In being CEO, of course, I think that there's three main focuses I'd like to have to improve the experience for our employees, but that translates to improving the experience for our patients to make it the very best in our community that we can. The first thing is I need to really take the lead in transformational change. Transformational change has been defined as it means that we don't know what the future state is going to be, what it's going to look like at the end. But very likely it's going to be very radically different from what we know right now. And all of healthcare is involved in that right now, as our payers have changed from a fee for service to more of a pay for performance type. We're all trying to navigate that right now. And so we don't know what the future is going to be, but we know that it will be different. Our organization, though, needs to focus on these basic things of excelling at patient safety and quality of care. And as the CEO of our company, I believe that it's my obligation and duty to guide the entire organization, the entire group of people, and to our mission and vision. I know that we can accomplish our mission and vision. But we're going to focus on three of our values here. Many times organizations have 5 or 6 different values, but I think three things sum it up well for us. First, excellence. Excellence in patient care, being innovative, using evidence-based medicine, and being excellent at what we do. But very close to that is the second point there, a second value of caring. And that's not just talking about caring for employees, for patients. It means caring for employees too, that we care for each other. And that makes us better to take care of patients. And finally, integrity. Our third value of integrity, doing the right thing every time. And even if we don't get it right the first time, that we fix it and we make it right. In accomplishing some of those things, the second area I want to focus on is on human resource development. Yes, focusing on our people. In human resource development interventions, they've been shown that they lead to increased psychological capital among employees. You have more engaged employees. And with more engaged employees, they're more absorbed, immersed, and dedicated in their work. That leads to high level of customer service. Ultimately, we get customer delight. And in that whole feedback loop, it brings patients back to us and it creates happier employees as well too. So yes, using our human resource folks and really developing our people to the best of their potential. And the third thing closely associated to that is our patient experience. Patient experience needs to be right the first time, every time. If you went to a store and they only got your order right 80% of the time, would you go back? No. You want it right 100% of the time. And same thing as you take care of patients. So some things like to focus on are patient experience mappings. In other words, when a patient comes into our organization, what does it really look like to them? If they're coming in for surgery, what does that look like? If they're coming here for cancer care, what does their first visit look like? We need to reduce wait times in the emergency departments and other points of entry, including think about like our one-day surgery patients. Do they really need to come 2 hours early before their appointment? You see, we're using up their time, and that's valuable to them. And finally, we want to focus on e-visits and e-medicine. In this time of this pandemic, virtual visits have been very important, and we've seen that they do work. And so let's continue to work on those things. Here's my references that I have, but again, it shows some of the areas I'd like to focus on as CEO of our hospital.